Drayton Manor for their Halloween event for 2023.
Yeah, so we're down here at Drayton Manor today for the Haunted Manor, which is the name of their Halloween event. We came last year, didn't we?
We did.
First time they did a Halloween event last year.
Yeah.
So really excited to see what's changed this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's a bit of a cold morning this morning, so we've got our raincoats on. It is set to rain today as well, so yeah, we're all ready for that if it does happen. But yeah, it seems like they've changed up their Halloween event for this year. So last year was their first one, as Matt said, and then this year they seem to have maybe gone based off some of the feedback and stuff, and they've actually made some changes to this year. And yeah, there seems to be a lot more to do.
Yeah,
this year.
there seems to be.
There is a Halloween. There is a fireworks display on as well, I think, at the end of the night. So that'll be nice to see the fireworks that they've got. But yeah, so we've got a couple of. There's a maze.
There's a maze.
Yeah.
There's
a scare zone.
I think there's two scare zones.
Two scare zones.
And there's the Haunted Express, which was here last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it was like the audio experience on the train. Yeah. Which I actually thought was really, really good.
I thought it was good.
And really good use of the train. So I'm excited to see they've got that back this year. So really excited to see what kind of changes they've made to that. And yeah, and see what changes they've made to their maze as well. And then I think we've also got an experience in the haunting as well, where they've brought back the old story. As far as I understand it, that's what it is. I guess as we go through the day, we'll see what that's all about and how that develops. But yeah, you're looking forward to today?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Love being back at Drayton Manor. It's the first time that I've ever seen fireworks here as well.
Oh, yeah. Is it? Well, when I used to work here, they do fireworks here anyway. When I used to work here, I saw them then, but that's been a long, long time. So yeah, I'm interested to see what their fireworks display is going to be like.
Yeah, I've never done fireworks here, so really looking forward to that.
Yeah,
and looking forward to seeing what the Halloween events are this year.
Absolutely,
with the changes and everything. So behind us, we've got Castle of Shadows,
yeah,
which is the scare maze in. I don't think you can see my hand. There we go. That building there.
Yeah.
But yeah, really looking forward to seeing what happens this year.
Yeah, so I think we're going to have a little walk around and maybe find a ride to get on to start the day. I believe there are rides going on throughout the day and into the evening as well, so there's nighttime rides on. So yeah, so looking forward to a really, really good day here at Drayton Manor.
Coffee?
Yes, please. What is it?
Latte.
Yay.
It's not flavoured or anything like that, but yeah, I think in total that was £6 for 2 coffees. That's not too bad. Rob's pulling a face.
I don't like paying for coffee. I like coffee now. I don't like paying for it.
Can't have it always.
They not do caramel ones and all that, flavour ones. Oh no. Need to get a proper coffee shop with proper coffees and stuff and all the flavours and stuff.
Yeah. I think that would be something that they could definitely add to it.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know where you put it.
I don't either.
But that'd be a nice addition, I think, and a nice proper little coffee shop.
Yeah, definitely.
So just having a little walk around, we've just come across Chaos Cove. So it's closed at the moment, opens a little bit later on. So I'm guessing this is a space here that Drayton Manor have sectioned off, ready for this scare zone. So yeah, this is including your park ticket price. This is not an extra upcharge or anything like that, this one. But yeah, this starts a little bit later on, so looking forward to this.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. So just having a look in the event guide then, and Chaos Cove, it says the Adventure Cove Circus has been cancelled and now the clowns are on the loose. And it's got a 2 out of 3 pumpkin scare rating. So I'm actually really excited to see what it's like. Clowns are one of my fears.
Clowns are one of your things?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's normally if it's like circus themed or whatever, that's when it creeps me out the most. But I am really looking forward to it actually and seeing what they do down here. There's like an abandoned bump car and everything. So yeah, really excited to see what happens.
So just heading around this way, past Shockwave, Europe's only stand-up coaster. It's literally got about 2 weeks of operation left before it has a train change, and it will be a sit-down coaster from then on. Yeah. It will be sad to see it go as a stand-up coaster, but I think maybe the change will do the park good. I think this coaster will sit in the lineup a lot better for them with their direction and what they're doing with the park. I think it will be a lot better as a sit-down coaster, because it'll only be a 1.2 height requirement as well. So it means that more guests, younger guests, smaller guests will be able to ride it and experience it. So as much as it's sad to see it go as a stand-up coaster, it's probably the right thing to do. So yeah, so looking forward to next season where we'll see sit-down trains on this coaster. And excited to ride it as a sit-down coaster as well, actually. I think that'll be interesting. So yeah, this coaster is a really big one for me because it's the first inverted coaster, or coaster that goes upside down, if you like, that I ever rode. So even as a kid, I used to come here scared to death to ride it, but I used to tell all my mates and tell my family, yeah, I'll go on Shockwave, yeah, I'll go on Shockwave. And then I'd spend all day saying, oh, we'll do it later, save the best till last, we'll do it later. Really, inside I was thinking, I don't want to do it. And then eventually I did do it, and then one day I came here, it was dead one day. In the week, we did it with my friends, we lapped it, round and round and round, and that kind of got rid of my fear of coasters that go upside down. So this coaster really plays a massive part. Just as this park does, this coaster plays a massive part in my, I don't know, development as a roller coaster and theme park enthusiast, I suppose. It's probably down to this coaster as to why I'm so into theme parks, into roller coasters and rides and things that I am now. So yeah, for me, it's really sad to see it change, but it's not actually leaving, it's not going, it's just having a train change. So we won't be standing up on it anymore, we'll be sitting down. So I'm really excited for that. There it goes. But yeah, it's a real big one for me, this coaster. So it's probably going to be the last time this weekend that we ride it standing up, because this will probably be our last stand this week. They are doing an event next weekend for the last stand, so you can come and ride it for the very last time, stood up. But I don't think we're coming to that event. I think this is going to be our last trip to Drayton Manor this season. So yeah, this will be our last stand today. This will be the last time we ride it stood up. But yeah, so excited to see it for 2024. Really glad that the coaster itself is not leaving the park. It's just an evolutionary development change.
So behind us is the Haunted Express that I was talking about earlier. Really glad to see this attraction back for this year. Really excited to go on it again. So basically this one, you sit on the train, they give you, well they did last year, give you some silent disco headphones, and there was like an audio experience as the train went round. And there was various like points along the way where things would happen. It was really cool. Really glad to see it come back, like I said. I'm really excited to get on it again later. This year, because the queue was so bad last year for it, I don't think they were expecting it to be as busy as it was with it being the first event.
Well, it's sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out for today, but what they've done is done time slots. Do you remember what time ours is? Nor can I.
I think it's... No, I'll have to check the tickets. I can't remember now.
Yeah, so we'll double check, but we have got a time slot booked in for this one. And yeah, really looking forward to seeing what's changed this year, if anything.
So start the day ride-wise then on Accelerator. The main stage is right here then, exactly where it was before the Vikings Festival. It's all decorated up for Halloween now. It looks really good. Really looking forward to seeing what kind of entertainment and stuff they have on this for today. So yeah, we'll look forward to that a little bit later on. So we're off Accelerator, a lovely little family boomerang that is. I do like it, it's really punchy. It's a lot faster and higher than you think it is from the ground. So I think now we're going to head over and jump on Maelstrom, which is our favourite flat. We say this every time. Favourite flat ride in the UK. So we're going to go and get a few rides on that today. We're going to start. So we're going to start now so we can get a few in. Yeah. Because it makes me feel sick if I have too many, one after the other.
In a row.
Yeah.
That starts to turn my stomach.
Yeah.
But we can start with one now and then come on it again later, I reckon.
Yep.
That was good. Really
Like
good
it?
ride on that. Yeah, I couldn't have done it again straight after.
Feel sick.
Yeah, a little bit. I got on it and I hadn't quite prepared myself for the sensation, and I was like, oh, there it is.
Do you know, I feel like a little bit though, because we haven't eaten much today, we're probably due to eat now.
Yeah, I'm getting
because you've got a
hungry.
bit of an empty stomach. That's like
Made it worse.
made it worse.
Yeah, I think so.
You can have a full stomach and you'll feel sick on it, or if you've not eaten, you'll feel sick on
also
it.
feel sick on it.
So
yeah,
yeah.
we haven't eaten since breakfast, have we? So
No.
we definitely need to do at least a snack, if not some lunch. But yeah, really good ride. Still love it. Definitely want to get on it at least once or twice more today. And we still need to do a ride on Shockwave as well, don't we?
Yeah.
Forgot the name of it then.
Yeah, we do. I was kind of leaving it a little bit, but actually I don't know why. I might just go and do it now.
It would have warmed up by now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we could go. We could get some lunch maybe, and then go and do Shockwave.
Let's go and have a look at what lunch options we've got, and then we'll probably do Shockwave.
Yeah.
Cool. So decided to come to Safari Pizza and Pasta because we've seen people with pizza boxes walking around, and I really fancy a pizza after looking at those. There seems to be a lot of them though, so we're just gonna, Matt's just in there now in the queue, but he has been quite a while, so I think there is a bit of a queue for this. But yeah, the pizzas are looking good that are coming out, so I'm really looking forward to it.
So it's a order and wait system here, and you get like a buzzer, which is going to go off when the food's ready.
Can't eat that.
No. I wish I could eat it, I'm starving. But we got Haunted Manor.
Yeah,
Souvenir
new
cups.
cups.
We're going to have so many of these cups.
Oh, I love these cups. Especially the Drayton Manor ones. I think they're really well
The Drayton
done.
Manor ones are well done.
They're really well done.
Yeah.
They're really nice. Like the design on them is so good.
So I think you can either take the pizza away from in there, which is what we're going to do. We're going to go find somewhere to eat it, or you can eat in there as well. It did take a while to order. It was quite slow in there, but I don't know if they're a little bit understaffed or if it's just busy. I'm not sure, but yeah, actually looking forward to it. The pizzas in there look really good. It smells good, so looking forward to trying it. I've got the goods.
Oh, nice. Let's go and eat that.
Looks good, doesn't it? So we got the pizza. There was no queue, so clearly we picked the wrong time. And in total for the pizza, so it's a 14-inch pizza and 2 drinks, it was £19, which I don't think is too bad. But yeah, it looks really good. So I think we're gonna give it a go. We've never had pizza from here before. What did it used to be before it was the pizza and pasta?
I haven't got a clue. I never usually go around there.
I can't remember. There's all like animal noises in there though, so that's obviously where the rainforest thing comes into it, if you eat in there. But yeah, we'll give the pizza a go and let you know how it is.
Pizza was actually really good. I think I found my new favourite thing to eat when I'm here.
I think so too. I was literally just about to say the same thing.
Yeah, the wait was a bit long, but like we said, I think it was because we chose the wrong time. I think we chose the time at the same time that everyone else wanted it. But yeah, it was really good. So if you're coming down, it wasn't badly priced either. I'm actually quite happy with the price of it.
Yeah.
So that's decent. I think now we're going to go for our first ride of the day on Shockwave. In the stand-up position.
In the standing position.
In the standing position. Yeah, so we're going to head to Shockwave now. I want it to come round, it's not coming round.
Where is it?
I know. Let's go see. Oh, Matt's just going to the toilet, so we'll wait here.
First ride on Shockwave done. How was it?
Rough.
Rough.
Rough as. But, no, it was good.
It was good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it because, like I said earlier, it's a really nostalgic ride for me.
Yeah, same for me.
I loved it. I was on a wheel seat, but it did feel quite rough.
Yeah.
It's clearly ready for something new. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new trains coming next year because I'm hoping that gives it a whole different experience.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, where I was sat, it did shake a lot.
It was the same for me, but you were on the wheel, so I imagine it was worse for you.
Yeah, it did shake a lot.
But yeah, I was going to say the same thing actually. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, but I am glad that it's getting something.
Yeah, it was. Stood in it. It was quite cumbersome to get in it. I don't know if that's because I've got more like
stuff,
like clothes on today. Like I've got my hoodie and then I've got the raincoat because it said it was going to rain. So we've got the raincoat and stuff on, but I don't know whether that's why it was cumbersome. Just because
maybe
I was trying to get in it.
Yeah, maybe.
But no, but the experience itself, good.
Loved it. Really good. So we're going to go and do the Rory's Boo Bash show, aren't we?
Yeah.
No idea what to expect from this.
I do. It's really fun.
Is it?
You'll love it.
Okay.
I mean, you'll love it if you just love getting up and dancing to really immature stuff.
Oh no.
It's all part of the fun.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers there. But yeah, so after interruption from Chris, we're going to go and give Rory's Boo Bash a go and see what it's like.
So Rory's Boo Bash is in the Thomas and Friends 4D Bubbling Boilers Theatre, which we've never been in before, have we?
We've never done this show.
No. What did it used to be? I've forgotten. Yeah, like back when I was a kid.
Popeye.
Oh yeah, it was Popeye, wasn't it?
And didn't they have an Ice Age in it?
Or was Ice Age Alton Towers?
It's Halloween and you know it, show your fangs. It's Halloween and you know it, be a ghost. It's Halloween and you know it, be a ghost. It's Halloween and you know it, and you really want to show it. It's Halloween and you know it, be a ghost. It's Halloween and you know it, let's all scream. It's Halloween and you know it, let's all scream. It's Halloween and you know it, and you really want to show it. It's Halloween and you know it, let's all scream. It's Halloween and you know it, and you really want to show it. It's Halloween and you know it, let's all scream. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its time. But listen closely. I'm not listening, alright? For very much longer. How much longer? I've got to keep control. Here we go, let's see it. I remember doing the time war. Staring at those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be cold. Here we go, you know the moves. Let's do the time war again.
That was a cute little show for kids. It's alright. A little bit short though. I think if I'm queuing for a theatre and I'm sitting down in a theatre, I'd like to see the show a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, me too.
So going forward, it'd be nice to see the show be a little bit more beefy than that, with a bit more in it. But overall, it was a good little show for kids. Definitely engaged and entertained all the children. And then all the seats move as well. And there's like little, what do you call them? Like little water sprayer things. It's very.
It's a 4D cinema, isn't it? So that's what they've used. So they're obviously using the 4D effects as part of that.
Yeah. So all the 4D effects are being used in there, with like the little puffs of air and water spraying and things like that. So yeah, they managed to build all that into it as well, which was pretty good. But yeah, for kids, decent show, I'd say.
I think so.
Kids were definitely engaged, weren't they?
Yeah, definitely. I think the one thing that I would say is that it felt very similar to the Viking show.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to see maybe something a little bit different.
Yeah.
But because it did feel very similar. So if you've been to both events, you could definitely see the similarities.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But yeah, overall, I think especially for like a kids show for younger kids, yeah, really good.
Awesome. So I think we're going to shoot onto the Haunting Reclaimed now, because I really want to see what this Reclaimed is all about. I think I know what it is, but I don't want to say too much. I want to go and experience it, and yeah, we'll come out and we'll see what it's all about. I'm hoping there's a bit of an overlay or something done to the Haunting. So yeah, we're going to have a look, hopefully. Oh my god, I absolutely loved that.
So good.
I love that. Yeah, so basically, the Haunting Reclaimed, they have put the old pre-show and the old story and some of the old sound effects are all back in the Haunting. Really sorry to anyone who likes the Haunting as it currently is, but no, the old one for me is the best.
So much better.
We went in there and at first the new pre-show came on and I went, oh. And then all of a sudden you get this static and it changes to the old pre-show, one from back from '96. And I was like, oh my god, I just felt so excited inside, because it's the old way that it used to be years ago, and I was just like, oh my god, I got so excited. And then you go into like the main library area and stuff like that, and they had the new one, they had all the new stuff in there, but then it's kind of overlaid a little. It's really hard to explain, but it's like overlaid a little bit with the old stuff.
Because there's some stuff they can't change, isn't there? Yeah,
so because of lighting and things like that, they can't go back in and change all the sequences and everything. I think what they've done basically is they've done the audio and they've just taken the new audio out and put this temporary audio in, which is laced with all the old pre-show, the old sounds, the old voices of the old vicar that used to be the main protagonist in there, and it is just awesome, and it's being operated in the old way and the old style as well. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. So thank you very much, Drayton Manor, for that. You have brought back a massive big chunk of my childhood.
So much nostalgia.
I absolutely loved that. That was so good. The only thing that I would notice on there is that the old pre-show, you can tell that it was filmed so long ago, because it was so not blurry, but it was you could tell.
I didn't have an issue with that though.
No, I didn't have an issue with that. I'm just saying it was really it wasn't as clear as what we're used to.
Yeah.
And it was so obvious. It was so obvious that it was the original old pre-show, and I absolutely loved that. I thought it was so good.
Yeah, so good.
Really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was a ton of fun. I'd love them to do it again. I am going to do it again today. Definitely going to go in there again today, because I thought it was amazing. But yeah, so thank you very much for everybody who is involved in bringing the old Haunting back for this event. You are absolutely amazing. It was brilliant.
Totally agree.
So straight off the Haunting, and the night is starting to draw in a little bit, and we've got our our mazes and our Halloween stuff to do this evening. I think we're going to try and get another ride in on Shockwave as the night's drawing in. But yeah, I've just been talking to an old friend for the last half an hour or so, and it was really, really nice to see him. So yeah, really enjoyed that. So if you're watching this video, thank you so much for stopping and chatting to us. It was loads of fun. Really enjoyed it.
Get out of here, yo! Alright, who's next? Come on, who's next? Hello, what's your name? Yes, it is. Well done. How old are you? That is also correct. He's so good at this. He's smashing this. Last question. Have you ever used a professional microphone before? No, you still haven't. This is just a stick. It doesn't do anything.
Now your next question is, are you feeling spooky or circusy?
Spooky or circusy? Or spooky or circusy? Or spooky?
Circusy.
Oh! Get the hat. He's going to get you a circus hat to be part of the tiny circus. Alright, you ready for this? Take one step forward for me. That's it. Here we go. Amazing! That's so good! What an improvement!
Actually,
Oh, a little bit of street entertainment there. Love to see some street entertainment.
Good.
Yeah, loads of fun.
Really good.
So change of plan, because Shockwave has gone down. I hope it comes back up. Otherwise, we have had our last rides on that.
Was that the last stand?
Was that the last stand, and we didn't know it? It's a good job we went on it earlier, actually. isn't it?
I'm glad that we did now, actually.
Just in case. But yeah, no, it's gone down at the moment. So yeah, we can't get on there.
The staff have walked away from it, which makes me think that that's not a good
the
sign.
staff have walked away. Staff have abandoned it. So yes, that's not a good sign. So we'll see how it goes. But I think what we're going to do now is jump in the queue for Castle of Shadows, because the queue looks like it's ridiculous already.
Yeah.
It's across the pathway. I'm not sure whether we've thought about this and actually made a queue for it, because people are queuing all over the place for it. So yeah, I think we're going to jump in the queue for this now and go on our maze for this evening.
Yeah, should we grab a snack before we do that?
Yeah, can. Oh, I didn't know he was going to say that. Yeah, we can do.
Yeah.
What snack are you getting?
Well, they got that donut stand over there, Project D, so we could go and check that out.
Project D.
Project D.
Not what you think it means.
No.
Project D. Yeah, we'll head over there now then and grab a donut.
So, first ever Project D. It's got red custard in it, the girl said.
Yeah.
You gonna try it?
Yeah, red custard though. It's good, doesn't it?
Looks really good.
Oh.
That looks really nice.
We love themed food.
We do love themed snacks.
Nearly gone.
Demolish that, aren't you?
Yeah, that's so nice. They're so good. Project D.
Project D.
Nice.
First ever Project D.
Yep. Very nice.
It's got mine, which is got blueberry compote in it apparently.
That's why I didn't go for that one.
That's so good. Oh my god, they're really good.
Really soft, aren't they?
Really light. The icing's not quite too sweet. Proper good.
Just come out of Castle of Shadows. Waited quite a while to get in there actually. It was quite a long way. The queue was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But once we did get in there, all the theming elements and props in there are really, really good. I really liked some of the set pieces and stuff that they've got in there. And all the actors in there as well played a really good part. All stayed in character, all played a really good part. So yeah, really, really enjoyed that whole experience. The only thing I would say is that I didn't really get the story behind it. I don't know if it was just me that's missed that, or I feel like it's a school, it's a satanic. They're doing satanic rituals in the school. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was just a bit. We probably could have done with a bit more of a backstory on it, maybe, than what we actually got. But all the set pieces in there, all the props and stuff in there was really, really good. Really liked all of that. Lighting was good, and some of the little effects in there to make you go, oh, like that, like there's something in your face. You're like, oh, like it. You know when you walk somewhere and you feel like a spider web, and you're like, oh, what's the spider web? There's that effect in there as well. So when you're in there, there's this spider web effect that maybe kept making me go like that on my face. But yeah, no, really good for Drayton Manor. Really good attraction. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I agree. Again, I feel like the story on me was a little bit lost.
I was kind of hoping you'd be able to explain it to me, but if it was
I think I understand. I think basically they
you know what I'm like for picking up these stories, is you always have to explain them to me.
I think basically the story is that you were a pupil at the school, and part of the school was that they taught you these rituals, I think. That's what I got from it anyway. But yeah, I agree. It was very family friendly. Obviously, Drayton Manor being a family friendly theme park, that's the kind of route that they seem to be going down now. it was definitely one of the most family-friendly scare mazes I think I've ever done. So if that is the kind of thing that you're looking for, maybe as an introduction to scare mazes for younger children or something like that, or you've never done a scare maze before, it's probably a good one to start with. But yeah, overall I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's a very good point actually that Matt just made there, with it being a family-friendly scare maze because it's a family-friendly park, which is fine. Yeah, there was no kind of like big loud noises, there was no bangs, no one chasing you out with a chainsaw on this one, not like at Thorpe Park.
No skin snatchers.
Yeah, no skin snatchers. Oh my hair, God. Yeah, so I think from that point of view, it was very much kind of like you walk through and the actors were kind of just there. There was no one really jumping out at you and like making you jump. I mean, there was one bit where a girl shouted at me to get out, and I wasn't expecting it. I did jump out my skin a little bit. But yeah, I think it's not the Thorpe Park level. It's not that. So if that's what you're looking for, that's not what this is. It is a more family-friendly offering. So yeah, so I think for me, it was all very much about the set pieces and the props and stuff that were involved.
But yeah, this is the queue for Castle of Shadows. It goes all the way up there, and it goes all the way in here, and then once you get in there, you go all the way down and round. So it is actually quite a long queue. I think we queued for about half an hour, maybe just a bit longer, maybe 35 minutes. So it is quite a big queue. These are really good.
You want the boys?
So we've come along to Vikings now. It's just started to rain, so I'm really glad that I've got my raincoat on. But yeah, just come along to Vikings. A little bit of a scare zone in here. So there's two. They look like, what are they? They're like Vikings with a skull.
Skeleton Vikings.
Skeleton. That's the word. That's the word I was looking for. Skeleton Vikings. Two skeleton Vikings there as you walk in. So
you can think of a better description, let us know in the comments.
I couldn't think of the word skeleton, that's the word I was looking for. Skeleton Vikings, that's it. But yeah, looks really nice here at night. Have we seen it here at night before?
I don't think we have.
I don't think we've been here, been in the Vikings area at night, have we?
Area, no. No, we haven't. Like when we came to Night at the Manor, we didn't come down to Vikings.
We didn't, did we? No, I didn't think we did. Yeah, it's proper quiet down here now with Shockwave all closed up, so it looks like that's it for the night. So yeah, earlier on was our last ride on the stand-up coaster, which is a bit of a shame. And then behind me here, Stormforce 10 is also all closed and off now as well. I think that's just basically they don't operate that in the dark. So yeah, very, very quiet over this way now. So I think we're going to go and get in the queue for our next experience, which is the train.
Haunted Express.
Haunted Express. I was thinking,
Express.
oh, what's it called? What's it called? That's it. Haunted Express. Awful names, honestly. They just drop out of my head. Haunted Express. Yeah. So we're gonna go get in the queue for that now because the queue for that's looking pretty big, which is a bit confusing because when we booked it, we had to book a time slot. So I assume that meant we arrive at that time and there wouldn't really be any queuing. That doesn't look like it's the case. It looks like, I think maybe you can just access the attraction after that point. So yeah, we're going to head over to that queue now. So as you can see, we've made it home. We just could not wait around anymore. It was so wet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was raining so much.
Yeah, we were proper soggy.
Yeah, absolutely dripping wet. Like, it was really coming down to the point where we couldn't even get the camera out. It was too wet. And then, to be honest, I was so wet that I really didn't want to stand around and film anything. So we watched the fireworks, and then we just went straight back to the car and drove home to get dry. But yeah, so what a day! It was all right, wasn't it? What
Yeah,
did
it was
you
a
think?
really good day. Really enjoyed it. It was good to get on the Haunted Express because we left you just before we got on the Haunted Express.
Yeah, we did. That's it.
So yeah, really enjoyed getting on that again. It was the same experience as last year. I wasn't sure if it would have changed at all.
It was.
But yeah, it was good.
It was good, yeah. I think the only criticism I have of the Haunted Express with it was just a little bit dark, and it was really hard to see any of the scare actors and things like that. Like, to the point where, to the point where like you couldn't see anything at all. There was no like low level lighting or anything. You couldn't see a thing. So I think that's the only criticism I would have. Same experience as last year, as Matt said. But yeah, really enjoyed it. I do think it's a really, really good use of the train, and it's such a unique experience. It's so clever. No one else has done that before.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, no one else has done that. It's such a unique experience. It's so good. So yeah, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, really, really good. The only other thing that I would say is the queues were ridiculous.
Yeah, so for the event itself,
Yeah.
the queues, yeah.
The Halloween mazes and the Haunted Express. I think we queued over an hour for the Haunted Express.
Did we? Is that
Yeah,
how
I
it
think
was?
so. And I heard
No wonder I was
one of the
wet.
staff say to another customer that the Castle of Screams queue was almost 2 hours. So
That's
yeah,
crazy, isn't it?
it
Yeah.
was very busy.
Very busy, very which is good for Drayton Manor. Very
Yeah, great that
popular.
it's popular.
So it's obviously showing it's very, very popular. So they're getting it right, and they're doing things that, that obviously the customer wants, the guest wants. So they're getting things right. So that's good. Probably going forward, we potentially some queue management and stuff like that needs putting in place.
Because to be fair to them, they did try something new this year with the time slots.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure that worked.
I don't think it did, to be honest, because by the time we got to the front of the queue, we ended up actually being early for our time slot, and the staff just scanned us in. So, like, didn't even question it.
Yeah, because we saw how long the queue was, and we thought, well,
we panicked. We didn't know what to do, so we panicked and thought, well, do we get in the queue now, or what do we do?
I think we were only about 10 minutes early, but still.
Yeah. So maybe going forward, maybe that's going forward, that's what it needs, just a little bit of queue management and things like that. So yeah, but it's good that it's showing that it's popular, that there's that many like people waiting for the attractions that they've sorted out.
Yeah.
But what was your? Shall I ask that question? Yeah. What was your highlight of the day?
It's an interesting one. I really enjoyed getting back on the Haunted Express. I also enjoyed the fireworks in the night.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably go the Haunted Express. What about you?
Me, the Haunting Reclaimed.
Oh, I forgot about the Haunting.
No, you can't change now. You can't change now. Rules.
No, yeah,
Rules.
it's fine.
You can't change it now.
You can have the Haunting.
The Haunting Reclaimed. I'm going with that one because, as much as I enjoyed the Haunted Express, I'm going with the Haunting Reclaimed because it was just nostalgic for me. It was just such, and I know I've said this already, you're probably sick of hearing me go on about it now, but it was just so nostalgic for me. It was just such like a, oh my God, like it brought it all back, hearing the original voices and seeing the original pre-show on there and everything. It was just like, it was just like some kind of like little, as if someone had just like wrapped up a little haunting gift and given it to me. It was absolutely amazing. Absolutely loved it. So because we did the Haunting Express last year and the haunting was a new thing for this year and it might not ever come back again. Bring it back. Bring it back. It might not ever come back again. I'm going to say the Haunting Reclaimed was actually the highlight of my day. That really made me happy. Like I can't tell you
really good.
I can't tell you how happy it made me. But yeah, that's mine. And I kept it quiet because I knew you'd forgotten, so I kept it quiet so I could nick that one. But yeah, overall, once again, it's only their second year doing it. Really good event. I think it'd be nice to see a little bit more entertainment. Do you not think?
Yeah.
Like on the stage and stuff like that. I'd like to see some, you know, dressed up ghouls and things like that. Maybe doing some dance, like doing some dance routines and stuff. I quite like that kind of thing. So I think I'd like to see some things like that. Some people dressed up as like zombie dancers.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Maybe.
Kind of like they had at Festival.
Yeah, I like that, but not dressed like that.
But not dressed like that, obviously.
You could do.
I mean, the shows like that.
I'm saying you could do now, like I'm talking to Drayton Manor and stuff. You could do. I know what you could do. You could do like Day of the Dead.
Oh, like a Mexican thing.
Like a Mexican Day of the Dead dancers.
Yeah,
maybe.
that'd be cool.
Maybe you could make that fit in with the whole like what you're doing.
That'd be cool.
Maybe so that we're not copying certain other places that do that kind of thing. But yeah, so maybe something like that. Yeah, that'd be quite good. I quite like Day of the Dead stuff. I think it looks really cool. That kind of Mexican look. I think I quite like that. But yeah, there's an idea. Throw it out there. But yeah, I think maybe 1 or 2 more shows and stuff would be good. But apart from that, again for a second year, I actually think it was a really, really good event.
It was a good event.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And it is only a small event the way Drayton Manor run it at the moment. So they don't do it like other places where they run the whole month. It is only running for 4 days. So by the time this vlog goes out, it's done. So maybe look at Drayton, if they do it again next year, maybe look at getting to Drayton Manor next year if you didn't go for Halloween. It's definitely a contender, I'd say.
Yeah, they've had some really good events throughout the year as well, haven't they? So it's definitely worth checking out what events they've got on, and if any of them take your fancy, then get yourself some tickets booked and go and check it out.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely really good for Halloween and stuff to get out there and see who else is doing and what else they're doing. You know, just because it doesn't fit into the norm of what you expect doesn't mean it's wrong.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's just different. And I quite like that. And Drayton Manor are different, and Drayton Manor are being different with what they're doing. So and I really like that. So yeah, I think we'll leave that there. And yeah, if you like this video, please like and share with like-minded people. If you to keep up with all our Disney doings and theme park shenanigans, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell while you're there. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.